So today we're going to be talking about points of failure on a WASR-10 and what could potentially occur to your WASR-10, what components could fail, and what you should keep your eye out for. So let's get into it. Now the first issue I ran into with this specific rifle was the firing pin completely yeeted itself out of the gun. I went to go fire it and it just wouldn't fire, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I disassembled it, and come to find out the firing pin has just disappeared. The bolt was there. It was just a giant hole where the firing pin was supposed to be, it was missing. So that was pretty cool. So I just bought a military surplus, like a Romanian military surplus bolt. Replaced that. I did check the head spacing, of course, before I did that. And interesting enough, it wouldn't close on the go gauge and it wouldn't close on the no go gauge. Now that's not a bad thing entirely, because that just means I have really tight head spacing, which is a good thing. Or it's not a bad problem. At least it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad problem. I'd rather have tight head space, like really tight head spacing, than really loose head spacing. So, and honestly, if I continue to fire this, it will sort itself out. So it's not the end of the world. That's just something to consider if you're getting one of these WASRs. Your firing pin might yeet itself out of the gun. It might not. I don't know. This is just my specific experience with this WASR. I will also test the head spacing out. Like, I'm just going to demonstrate that it doesn't matter. The head spacing is too tight or whatnot, because this will still chamber. It's a dummy bullet, by the way. See? It's fully closed. Does this count? Is this against TOS or whatever? I don't really get it. But, still. Fuck it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Next point of failure that I came across with this rifle was the recoil spring. The recoil spring just broke on me. Like, it literally just broke. Nothing too special. But so I also got a military surplus, like a Romanian military surplus recoil spring. Slapped that bad boy in there, and it was all good to go. Another thing that I got with this rifle, this isn't really a point of failure, but I did replace the, it's like retainer spring or whatever. The spring that holds down the retainer pin so they don't fall out. I replaced that with a retainer plate instead. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's like Molotov something. But, it seems to work fine. I haven't had any issues with it, so... it's easier, honestly. It's actually a quality of life. So if you ever want to change your trigger or anything, if you want to put like one of those spicy triggers in there, you can easily take it out without having a mental breakdown trying to take out the retainer spring, because that shit's a bitch to take out. Don't ask me how I know. I didn't have a mental breakdown. I just got really mad, threw some stuff across the room. I was okay. It's fine. I was chimping out, basically. While I'm at it, I might as well talk about the furniture on this rifle. Originally, it didn't look like this coming out the box. It didn't look this dope coming out the box. I changed it up a little bit. So originally out the box, it came with like black polymer furniture that would melt if it got hot enough. So definitely that had to go. That shit had to go. So I replaced the stock with a bone steel arms folding stock. It's built very solid. I highly recommend it. I just didn't want to get an AR folding stock because I didn't think it would go with the vibe of the gun. Excuse me. And yeah, no, it folds. I got it for storage purposes. Moving down, I got a Bakelite pistol grip. Nothing too crazy. I did not change the trigger. I might replace the trigger soon with a better one, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, that's kind of really that part. The mag it came with was like a palm mag or whatever. It's still it's a solid bag. I actually still have it and I use it. But yeah, I had a palm mag for it. It came with that. The furniture, foregrip and all this, wooden, all wood. Got it from Kalash Wood. And fun fact, I also put a aluminum can in there to absorb the heat better. Or well, not like in a whole can. I cut it up. And finally, I put a military surplus. It's like a Russian sling. It only came with like 1 point, so I had to use some paracord to make this second part, but I think it turned out well. So overall, it's just a WASR-10. I think it's one of the better AKs you could buy with your money now. you know, considering the AK market's in shambles, but, you know, that's besides the point. Honestly, if you want more AK information, I highly recommend looking at M26 Lemon Grenade. I think he has great information about the AK platform in general and what AKs you should buy and what AKs you shouldn't. Because he has more experience. He has significantly more experience than I do in AKs. But yeah, go check him out. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.